Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. I am here with my really good buddy, Miles Montplaisir. He's French. And I'm not.
What are you?
I'm a little bit of a lot of things.
Try me.
Well, I have some French Canadian in my blood.
I don't know. The French are assholes.
Did you know, Miles, I take half offense to that. Because
No, I'm French, so I could say that.
It's okay, but French Canadian is like the perfect thing because Canadians are so nice and the French are assholes. So like when you say French Canadian, it's like I'm pretty middle of the road.
You're a clean asshole, is what you're saying.
Sparkly clean one.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Bellied Up Podcast presented by Fleet Farm.
Oh, are you redoing the intro? Was I not?
No, we never said that this is the Bellied Up Podcast. We usually do. I'm down to change that if you want. Should we workshop this live or?
I think we did just workshop it live. We have two intros, and now people can decide which one they like better.
Yeah, choose your own adventure. Charlie.
Miles.
It's what day?
April 15th or 16th.
April 15th. Did you get your 13th?
It's April 13th.
Did you get your taxes done?
You know what, Miles? It's so funny you say that because I hope so.
Yeah.
Is
you
the
got
answer.
a guy for that is what you're saying.
Taxes are so goofy. It's like, hey, if I'm the IRS, you're the taxpayer. Let's do it. Let's act it out.
Right. Okay.
Hey.
Oh,
welcome.
God, I've been working so hard. Here comes my paycheck. What the?
Yeah.
Where did all my hard-earned money go?
Hi, I'm the IRS. Welcome. How much do you owe us?
I think that you took my money already. What do you mean? I got to then do something else on top of that?
Yeah, today is tax day, and you need to tell us how much you owe us.
Okay. Well, I guess let me try and do the math, I guess. Is there a way that, like, an easy way for me to do this?
Yeah, there is. It's called TurboTax, and the fine people at TurboTax bribed us and, bribed the politicians to make the tax code super complicated. Now, for the low price of $35, but you're going to probably end up paying more because you want that audit protection, right?
Yep, I do. That sounds awesome.
Well,
how much is that?
That's going to be a lot of money.
How much?
I mean, probably more than you want to spend, but you don't want to get audited, right?
I don't want to get caught up in litigation. I can tell you that much. As someone that just works hard and does my job every day, yeah. I've already seen a lot of money going to you son of a gun, Mr. IRS. The last thing I want is to pay a lawyer to deal with an audit.
Well, then you're going to want to get the audit protection.
Or accountant with an audit, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think that sounds good.
Cool. All right. Well, how much do you owe us? Actually, while you're thinking of that, 3 years ago, your driving seemed a little suspicious. So could I get your driving record from 3 years ago so I can verify that the amount of driving you did was actually a business expense? That was 3 years ago. You got those papers laying around, don't you?
My house burnt down.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a tragedy. Well, turn around. I'm going to handcuff you. You're going to jail.
Okay. That's it. That's taxes.
That's how taxes work.
If we could reenact it for like a business owner is a little bit different.
It's different.
Right?
We were kind of hodgepodging. You would start off going W-2. But yeah, if you own your own business, then
it's a little different. Then you kind of,
like if you're Ubering, you can write off a lot of stuff. You can write off wear and tear on the vehicle, meals on the road, and this and that. If you're bartending, it's like, where are those cash tips?
Yeah.
And you're like, I didn't get any cash tips. And then they don't believe you. And then you go to jail.
They see a nice Hyundai Accord outside. They're like, oh, yeah, you don't get cash tips. What's the deal with that Hyundai Accord out there?
We know how much that Honda Accord costs.
People aren't just giving away Accords, all right?
No. Next thing you're going to tell us is you're about to upgrade for a Corolla.
I think the tax system was built for when we didn't have computers. It would be so simple for them to just automate, computerize everyone's how much they owe. It just literally says, you got to pay us this much, or we took this much out. Here's your money back.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. it's like, I get that you make everyone do it an honor system by themselves. Now I'm talking actually about this.
Yeah.
Makes sense to do an honor system when you don't have computers, because the amount of manpower it would take to go through everyone's taxes would be unreal.
Right.
So let's just do a computer system that just spits out what you need to pay or what you're getting back.
Yeah.
But again, back to big tax. They're lobbying, I think, to just they're right. Isn't it? Okay, listen to this. The big tax.
Yeah. Like TurboTax.
Is writing off lobbying to make all of us continue to have to do all of our own taxes. They get to write that off on their taxes. Isn't that kind of messed up?
It is kind of, you know what else is messed up is that like some of the politicians that they're lobbying are very like anti-tax people. Like the people who put them in office are like against how complicated the system is, but they like that it's still complicated because that keeps people pissed off about taxes, which they think favors them.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
It's a funny world we live in.
It is a funny world.
Oh my God.
Jeez
Louise.
Wow.
Oh, isn't that hilarious? We got to pay taxes.
Yeah, we do. Hey, you have to die and you got to do two things in life. Die and
pay taxes.
Isn't that so funny? Was that what people are upset about?
I don't know. You're still worried about that.
You know what? I am working on this, not being so much of a people pleaser.
Well, that's the thing is, so when you get really, really famous, Charlie, which I see that in your near future, not that you're not famous already.
No, I'm not.
You get real famous and they start making fun of you on SNL.
Yeah.
You got to have some quirks that they can identify you with. If you just talk super normal and proper, they're not going to be able to make fun of you that good. But if someone can watch your behavior and know you your lips a lot, it's going to be hilarious to everyone who watches you when they're making fun of you on SNL.
Yeah, I don't. Okay,
that's a good spin
that's
zone.
good. Okay, yeah. So you want to give them some
annoying stuff so that people can make fun of you.
Yeah, so you're saying I got to be more annoying.
Well, I don't know if that's possible, but
okay. But just embrace the annoyances I already have.
Yeah, don't try to eliminate being annoying because that's what we all make fun of you for.
Wow. It's really nice of you to say that, Miles.
And like everyone listening is like, and Charlie's annoying and Miles is a dick.
Yeah. Well, that's your thing.
I'm French.
You're French.
The French are assholes.
Yeah.
So there's nothing we can do about it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Just like taxes, there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it, but except belly on up to the bar and chit chat, you know?
Yeah. So I think we're going to have some good callers today.
I think I'm feeling it.
I just have a feeling.
I'm feeling it in my right foot.
I got a feeling
that this afternoon's gonna be
some good
night.
callers.
Come
on. Mazel tov.
Hey.
L'chaim.
Do you think I can get is it possible to order a burger? Is that cool?
What's the main burger here?
Yeah, and do you want to tell people so your burgers are famous, right?
Well, they're old. We've been here for 75 years. Everything's been safe.
Wait, your burgers are old?
Meat's fresh.
Meat's fresh. Burgers are old.
Recipe's old.
Yeah.
Meat's fresh.
All right. I'll do me a beer cheeseburger.
I was eating salads.
What's that?
Oh no, I
Miles is on
know
the
it doesn't
salads.
look like it, but I'm the one eating salads.
Yeah. Do you want to split the burger, Miles?
No, I'm good. I'll just have the lettuce off of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Just put a little extra lettuce on there. I'll pick it off.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie, we got to get you healthy like me.
Miles, you are a very, very healthy
That one
individual.
stung. Took one look at me and said, "You don't eat salads." That must be the other guy. But you know what? I'm a work in progress.
Well, you're a piece of work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get actually I do get that a lot, but I don't think I do. Yeah. I am a piece of work. But I'm French. What else? What can I do about it? So
All right.
Well, let's take some callers, Charlie.
Take some callers. I'm going to eat my burger.
Can't wait to munch on that little leaf that you're going to throw my way.
I'll give you a pickle too, Miles.
Instead of throw me a freaking bone, it's like throw me a freaking leaf.
Yeah. Why would you want a bone thrown to you? Oh, because you're a dog in that analogy.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, welcome to the Bellied Up podcast.
Who do we got?
Oh, geez, Louise, I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty, Miles with the truck and you with the snowmobile.
Oh, thank you for calling.
I have actually been wondering about that. It's about time you called.
Yeah, jeez, we've been waiting on your call.
What? Tell us about our extended warranty.
Well, geez, Miles, for starters, I think you have an F-150, so I can't do much for you there, but Charlie there, you're working on that old snowmobile of yours.
Yeah, the Yamaha.
I hear you're not. Yeah, the old Yamaha there. I hear you're not getting your part to Fleet Farm, so I'm here to give you a great warranty on that old thing so you can actually ride and enjoy it.
That's super exciting. Now, I will tell you this much on that. The clutch is gone. You know, I got the carburetor up and going, but now the clutch is gone. Does the warranty work with the clutch or no?
Oh, we can warranty anything.
Wow.
You're Mr. Charlie Barron's, from what I understand, so you get everything warranted. Miles, you drive a Ford. I don't warranty shit from you.
All right. Know, I never caught your name. What's your name, sir?
My name is Ike.
Ike.
Like Mike.
Ike.
Like Mike without
Mike
M?
without the M.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Ike, I just got a fantastic burger over here. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Oh my!
Geez, tell me about it.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about it.
All right. Well, is that all you called? You just called in about the extended.
He's telling me to tell him about the burger.
No, I got a couple of things I got to discuss with you, fella.
Okay.
But
all right.
First, I want to hear about this. I want to hear about this burger that Charlie is raving about.
Well, it's a fantastic burger. It's got bacon on it. It's got cheese. It's got a patty. And looks like under the patty, 4 deep fried pickles under the patty.
Oh
and I'm
God.
about to add.
My mouth is watering.
4 regular pickles.
Why don't you throw
on
me
top.
a pickle over here, Charlie?
You want a pickle, Miles?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I have 5 pickles.
Perfect.
Yeah. So Miles,
I gave more for my. Don't share with Miles.
I already did.
Don't share with Miles.
I already did. I was trying to be nice, and they put some cheese on the side. Oh my gosh! Hang on, I'll let you know how
Are
it
you doing
tastes.
this right in the middle of the call, Charlie?
What? Oh yeah, he can. He can. Why should I hold a man up from eating? How is that, sucker?
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh, good. Where are you guys at today?
We're in Dilworth, Minnesota at the Hi Ho.
And the Hi Ho has a heck of a good burger.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got? Throw it at us.
Well, two things. So first, speaking of Minnesota, well, I got a wedding coming up. It's for my cousin, and I'm trying to locate a date. And I said, if Charlie can have people calling in, well, I might as well throw a hat in the ring. And if there are any single ladies out there that want to be a wedding date for me in October in Minnesota, I'd appreciate it.
Well, I think that's great. Can you tell some of these ladies what you may have to offer them as a single fella that they could be looking for to possibly be your date to this wedding?
Man, I'm also looking for one of them girlfriends too. So maybe a 2-for-1.
Okay.
Those are good deals, aren't they?
A twofer. Those are good.
I think those come hand in hand, one would say. So I think you're on the right track.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm currently living in Texas, and I moved down here to escape the snow for a winter or two, and then I just don't fit in. So I'm willing to move if she's willing to take a chance.
Okay.
hardworking guy here.
What do you do for a living besides sell extended warranties?
Man, I work in receiving at a store. So, unloading them trucks,
What are you receiving on a daily basis?
Oh, anything from pallet to water to frozen meat to just about anything.
Okay.
Hey.
Anything that you want to find in a store.
Well, I mean, and you're holding down a job. That's a big win right there,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean, you're doing good
You got
there.
a side hustle selling extended warranties. There you go.
Yeah.
You also got some
that. Yeah.
You also got some good banter, you're letting me have it on the Ford truck and my newfound
of
love
course.
for lettuce. And so what else? I mean, what else you got going for? I mean, you're probably on a scale of 0 to 10, attractiveness. What would you rate yourself? Probably, I mean, just over the phone, your voice. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm probably a 5.5.
Okay.
I'll give myself
All right.
just your average guy, hardworking. I got my side hustles going, got the warranty sales and photography business off to the side, but other than that, just
So you're artistic too.
yeah, I have an eye for photography. I'm not a painter or anything. I'm not that special.
You're just capturing God's paintings.
Exactly.
Well said,
Yeah.
Barons. Well said.
Yeah.
Now you're probably underselling it. You say you're a 5.5. You're probably a 6.5. Your personality probably pulls you up to a 7. Tell you what, a Texas 7 is probably like a North Dakota 8.
Midwest
Yeah.
10. Yeah, I would say it's Midwest 10.
How tall are you now?
Oh, on a good day, I'm about 5'10".
Okay, so is that below or above average, or about average?
I would say that's right on average.
Yeah. So
That's right on average.
you are what we would call right off the rack, about as average as they come, which is good news because people like average. They don't want anything too crazy. So I think I think you're in a good spot.
People like racks. Sorry, I was eating this burger, but I wasn't putting the microphone by my mouth so anyone could hear. Is that okay, Miles?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are you looking for in a wedding date / girlfriend?
Oh, someone that could, make me look way better than my brother's girlfriend could ever make him look.
Make him what?
I just gotta.
Sorry, you cut out. What was it?
I gotta look better than my brother and his date.
Okay, so
I figure.
Are we looking for a guy or a girl date?
Female. I'm looking for a girlfriend.
Okay.
The long haul.
Okay.
The long haul.
One of those.
You said she's got to be better looking than your brother's girlfriend, correct? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Better looking
I
on
haven't
the
met her yet,
inside or the outside?
Definitely the inside.
Okay.
Definitely the inside. So you're looking for a gal with a good soul.
Yes. Yes, sir, Charlie.
I like how this has turned into basically an audio version of his Tinder profile.
Yeah,
which is kind of...
That's true. What was the biggest fish you caught?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. That had to be a 21-inch bass back in 05, fished out of a pond.
That never happened.
And it's been a while.
It's been a while. Okay.
It's 21 inches if he holds it really close to the camera.
Yeah, that's what he was. He did the equivalent of that here.
That's probably what it was. Well, in 05, they only had the little point and shoot you can get at Walgreens. So, I mean, you can make anything look big.
I have found that to be true.
It's all
Don't
about
ask
the
me
angle.
how. Yeah,
It's all
lighting
about
matters
the-
too, Charlie. Lighting and angles are what it's all about.
A lot of shadows. Give yourself a drop shadow.
Yep.
That'll add some.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, we put the message out there. So any
It's
gals,
basically a buy, sell, and trade, but for his heart.
it is. Oh, Miles. That was so deep.
I'm selling my stuff and trading my time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and how can they get in touch with you?
You can do the old Instagram there,
Okay.
and my handle is super sport _ Ike.
Okay. There we go. Now tell me, you've been pretty hard on me for driving a Ford. If she drives a
And
Ford,
okay,
if she drives a Ford truck, are you out? Is that a swipe to the left instead of swipe to the right for you?
Oh no, that's definitely a swipe to the right. I drive a Ford. I just like giving you crap.
A little inter squad scrimmage is what I like to call that right there. Just busting each other's balls. You know.
I like it.
I always wanted to give you a heck. I always wanted to give you a heck because you always had that Ford in the background. And figured, if I ever call in, so if I'm gonna give Miles a run for his money, but
you truly did. Truly did.
You got him a little razzled. Your comments about his Ford got him all mad at me for eating a burger on the podcast.
No, I think
You
it was
should-
the other way around.
Charlie, I'm not.
You should see the way he's looking at me every time I take a bite. He's giving me the side eye, the Miles side eye.
Hey, Ike, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice too. Because you'll get this girlfriend. That's a foregone conclusion. We'll find you a gal. Once you start dating,
I hope so.
you and this gal are going to have conversations about activities that you should and shouldn't do when you're shooting a podcast. And then your girlfriend's going to go, yeah, that sounds awesome. We'll plan around that. And then your girlfriend is going to just disregard everything that you talked about and just do said activity while shooting a podcast.
Are you asking me to marry you?
Is what's going to happen, is all I'm saying. So just be prepared for that. You're going to have a discussion. You're going to agree upon something.
Time out. When did
then
we-
she will disregard the conversation.
Your
so just
girlfriend-
giving you a heads up there.
But
Ike.
I'll give you some more advice. Sometimes your girlfriend is going to wonder when this conversation about not eating a burger happened.
Wait, I never said anything like that. I just said about an activity. I was just giving them good advice.
But you used the example of eating a burger.
I never said that.
Did he not? Did he not say
I
that?
didn't say that. I
Can we
said
rewind the
activity.
tape?
I said activity.
Oh, an activity. But
Yeah.
you said like eating a burger.
No, I didn't. I think you're now again. This is also going to happen, Ike. She is going to project things that you never said. She is going to make things up.
I'm going to finish my burger.
Yeah,
Because
I
I don't
know.
remember this conversation at all. I feel like you had it with your other girlfriend, not me.
So this is what you got to look forward to, Ike. What do you think?
Well, I say I can't wait to see what ends up happening here.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
What's going to happen is I'm going to finish my burger.
Well,
Oh, you go for it, Charlie. I'm not mad at you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not mad at you.
Ike, did you have another question?
I did. I have a bone to pick with one of you. So a couple podcasts back, you guys were talking about bowling.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Well, recently, me and a buddy went on a little trip, and we noticed something about bowling,
What'd you notice, Ike?
and it's been eating at my soul for a little bit. They are starting to put strings on the top of the bowling pin.
yep. I was just at a bowling alley that had those not too long ago. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's been throwing me through a loop because, I remember the good old days when, pins weren't attached to strings.
No. There were no strings attached in bowling.
So what's up with that? This just kind of blew my mind.
Well, again, I don't want to bring up the last topic of conversation, but if you don't like strings attached, you are not going to like having a girlfriend because that's all it is.
Yeah, there are a lot of strings attached
You're
to that.
attached to the strings and you are not the one pulling them.
Well, I wasn't referring to that, Miles. I didn't want to go back to that one. I know that there are strings attached.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Remember the old days when the strings weren't attached to the freaking pin.
I know. I know exactly what you're saying. They just don't make stuff like they used to.
All right.
Oh, and it doesn't last like it used to.
Don't last. No.
So what makes you most mad about the strings on the pins?
You know, it just disappoints me that these bowling alleys want to take all your money and upcharge for, you know, all this time and whatnot, but yet they don't want to put any money into what used to be pins without strings.
I agree.
You know, back when the machine did it, and now it's just held on by strings. It's either another cost or, you know,
I think
it just bothers.
I think the whole industry is being held on by a string, is what it seems to be these days. You know.
You know what, Ike? I feel you. And in fact, it started a long time before the attaching bowling pins to strings. It started when they got rid of the people that used to live behind the bowling alley and would set the pins up. Remember back in those days?
Oh, yeah. I remember those days.
I mean, those were people that knew how to work for a living, you know? And, and as soon as society lost the pin setter uppers, we've been down the wrong track ever since. That's what's wrong with this country. And I've been telling Miles that for a long time.
Down the wrong alley.
We
definitely going down the wrong alley.
We've been going down the wrong alley. Yeah.
Too many people greasing palms, greasing lanes, and it's just it's all about money these days.
It's all, and that's why we're all just in the gutter.
Yeah.
You know?
It feels like we're all in the gutter.
That is true.
Yeah.
And we need someone with some balls to step up and take back the bowling industry.
Yeah, we do.
Stick your finger in a hole and throw it down the lane of life and rattle some pins, you know?
So let me get this straight. So you and Miles want to open up a curling center, but what if it was a bowling center and curling center?
Oh,
we could do alternating lanes even. You kind of mix the play.
That's a great idea. The world's first ever bowling curling establishment.
Yep. Bowling in between each curling sheet of ice.
What could possibly go wrong? And then
absolutely not.
And we could save money on the stones for what do you call it? For curling, the stones, those are expensive.
They are.
A whole set can be like 10 grand.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So we save money on that. We just take some bowling balls. We maybe take a little grinder and make them flat on the top and the bottom, and we can just do like just take the heaviest one. It'll be like not quite curling, but it'll be like
I like that little belt grinder. Just grind those suckers down.
Yeah, then we can just play curling with bowling balls that are flat on the top and bottom. Then you don't even have to switch grips even to throw the stone.
That's true. Oh man, that's actually. I don't say this often, especially when you say something, Miles, but that is genius. It is.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's genius. And, you know, if you guys open this up, could you hire me to reset the pins?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
you know, let's take it a step further. What if, using Miles's new curling stone, we set up pins on the ice and do ice bowling?
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Do you really think so?
I think so. And the first person to get a strike gets a free shot on the house.
Yeah, I think that's doable. I think. Are you okay with parting with an ounce of a liquor for the first person to get a strike, Charlie?
Well, I think that we could find room in the budget for that.
I think we can find room. Ike, I also don't want to end up in a situation where we're trying to cut corners and put strings back on pins because we're just giving away shots either, though.
Yeah, it's a slippery.
Don't worry about that.
It's quite literally a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope.
Don't worry about that.
All right, because we're on a short rope here.
Don't worry. I know a place we can buy alcohol in bulk.
Okay.
Oh, do ya? Is it the back of a truck that's been left open?
Yeah, he's our plug at the distribution center.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reveal where I work just so I can give the plug.
That's smart. No, please don't ever reveal that, Ike.
Every good bowling alley / curling club should have a guy like you in their corner. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we like Ike.
Ike,
thanks, Sean.
Yeah, maybe if there was more people like you, Ike, in the world, bowling alleys wouldn't have to resort to having strings on pins. You know what I mean?
I know. It drives me up a creek.
I
don't think you understand the anatomy of a creek very well, but
you've never driven up a creek, Miles?
No.
What the hell is right? Can you believe this? Miles has never driven up a creek.
Charlie, let me stop you there. It's because his truck is incapable of driving through anything like a creek.
Yeah.
You know what, Ike? Thanks for calling in, my guy. No, we really do appreciate you calling in. I think this is a great business idea.
You know what I want to do, Ike? I want you to give us your contact information off the line. We'll send you a message. We're going to send you a little care package, and hopefully you can call back in some other time, and we can, touch on this business idea and just keep up with you on your path to finding true love, All
right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Well, thanks for calling in, man.
Hey, tell your folks I says hi and thank you for picking up the phone.
Yeah,
Hey.
Tell your future girlfriend we says hi.
Let her know. And watch for deer, okay?
All right. You too.
All right. Roll them straight now.
People who like curling have to like bowling, right?
I mean, they're pretty much curlers are just bowlers who got real bored. Like when you get bored with bowling, you go to curling.
Yeah, they're like it's like damn near the same type of shoe and everything. It's
same
just like
shoe. It's bowling on ice. And
is that what we call it?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do it at. You know what? This is going to be the thing. This is going to be like there are some golf courses where they do soccer golf.
Foot golf.
This is gonna be. It's gonna piss off all the curlers, but the people who love it are gonna absolutely love it. And we're gonna start a culture war in the curling ring.
Are we? I don't know if I'm prepped for that.
I mean, I'm prepped to like watch this happen.
We'll let Ike be the.
Ike is the face of this.
Who doesn't like Ike? That'll be his campaign too.
Yeah.
All right, should we take another caller?
Yeah.
Hey, boys.
Hell, we got an update. Is that the case?
Yes, we do.
Guess who's back again.
Tell your friend.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo! And I got Rosie with me.
Okay. All right, this is going to be kind of a dual interview here then, is what it's saying. So, to catch everyone up to speed, tell us the situation that we're in, all right?
Well, the situation is I called you boys. You gave stellar advice on how to get my 15-year-old daughter, Rosie, who is an avid turkey and duck hunter, into deer hunting.
Mm-hmm.
And da-da-da-da! Rosie's here for an update.
All right, Rosie, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, Rosie, thanks for joining us. What's the update?
I don't know about hunting, but
Well, tell them why.
I'll go scouting.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You like being out
But
in
I
the
was always
woods.
so scared. Yeah, I'll hunt turkey and duck, but
All right, so talk me through what's the difference. You know, you like hunting turkey and duck, but why not a deer?
they're cute and
Have you ever seen a mallard just scooting around in a pond?
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're so cute. I love the ducks. The ducks are so. I mean, they shake their little tail feathers. You know.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a red-breasted merganser do their courtship dance?
no.
Well, you got to YouTube it.
Okay.
It is.
Well.
It's a sight to behold.
Yeah, I'll see.
He also said, tell him about the logistics.
Also, you know, when you're going hunting for turkey, you just shoot the turkey, and then to carry it back, you just carry it over your shoulder to the truck.
Right.
But with the deer, you can't do that.
No,
you
you
just, like,
can't.
Scoop the guy up and just carry him back. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's why you bring your mom and you make her carry it, you know?
Yeah. Did you get a deer when you went out?
No, I haven't gone deer hunting or scouting yet.
Oh, okay. So you read more into it. You did a little more research. Is that right?
Yeah, because my great uncle and my grandpa both hunt deer.
They go
So-
hunt deer. Yeah, because then you got to field dress it if you get a deer, and you got to probably chase after it a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, this is maybe a good time, Charlie, for a good life lesson.
What's that, Miles?
Just because you can't carry the deer very good and it's a little extra hard work to get it out of the woods doesn't mean you shouldn't go deer hunting.
No, it's why you get a 4x4.
It's why you get a paper route and you can buy a four-wheeler that then drags it out of the woods for you.
What do you think about that?
I don't know if I've got one of those.
Yeah, what do you think about getting a paper route? Are you down for that?
We live kind of rural, so paper routes involve vehicles.
So we'll teach you how to steal a vehicle. And just kidding.
No, don't steal a vehicle.
Joking. We do not steal here on the Bellied Up podcast.
But if they left the keys in it and it's unlocked, I think it's kind of fair game.
Fair game.
Yeah.
Totally.
Plus, it's only illegal if you get caught.
Okay, Miles, will you know what? He is just he's misbehaving, okay? So we apologize for that. No. What you're going to want to do is, I guess there's no convincing. We already tried convincing her.
I know. I think we can mark this up as a lost cause in that department.
Yeah, but you like going out and scouting.
All right with that.
No,
We now know how your mom feels. I'm exhausted.
Oh my gosh. Miles?
We need to send her to her room. She needs to be grounded for this.
That is absolutely incorrect. There's a little good cop, bad cop going on, and Miles is the bad cop, and I'm going to send him to his room. Here's what I think. I think you're doing an amazing job by saying you're going to go out and do the scouting. Are you sincere about doing the scouting?
Yeah, I've always been okay with scouting.
Okay. So there you go.
What's your favorite part of scouting?
I mean, I don't really go scouting much,
Okay.
but when I used to when I was younger, it was just fun, like waking up that early and
Whoa.
You gotta tell them about the snacks.
yeah, my grandpa does bring really nice snacks, really good snacks.
What kind of snacks does Grandpa bring?
He brings these like breads that are stuffed with eggs and sausage and cheese and stuff.
Are you talking about a breakfast hot pocket? Is that what you're essentially?
Sort of, but they're homemade.
They're homemade.
My aunt makes. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
And
that
those
sounds delicious.
Yeah. And he also brings a lot of cookies and hot chocolate.
He brings all that stuff? Wow.
This doesn't sound like
Yeah.
you're going scouting. It sounds like you're just going and having a picnic in the woods.
Yeah.
picnic movies are good.
And she likes to drive the boat.
Oh, yeah. Driving the boat and going duck hunting's fun, even though it's really cold.
It gets, because you're on the water. It gets really cold.
That brings me to my next question. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know. I like farming and forestry.
Oh, that's cool.
Outdoors.
Something
I'm
outdoors.
Not really sure.
You know what? You're not supposed to know at this age. Okay, Charlie, did you know what you wanted to do when you were 15 years old? Let's get into the mind of Charlie Behrens. What did you want to do when you were 15 years old?
Charlie, when he was 15, wanted to be a rock star. And boy, how far I've fallen from my dreams. So, Miles, when you were 15, what did you want to be?
I thought I was going to be a Division I head football coach with a national championship under my belt by now.
Oh, my gosh. Well, we are just a bar of broken dreams right now.
And little did I know, national championship on my belt, now I got my belly hanging over my belt. It's a little bit different than what my dream was at 15. So, you don't even got to have it figured out by then.
No, you don't. You just keep following your passions, whether they be trees, in the forest, or the farm. What kind of farmer?
Animal and corn and soybeans, because that's kind of what we grow.
Oh,
Nice.
That's what you guys got.
Yeah.
Good. Well, you got a heck of a life going for you, and a lot of dreams that I think you're going to achieve them. You're going to do better than both Miles and I. I think you're going to achieve your dreams.
But she's not going to do better at deer hunting than us. I can tell you that much.
It is. Whoa, zing! We got you,
Zinger.
kiddo. Yeah.
No, not a chance you're going to beat us in a tree stand.
Nope, you're not going to kill a deer with a hot pocket. That's for sure. That's for
They
sure.
are delicious.
They do sound really good, honestly.
Yeah, we got to try some of those sometime.
Burned, Rosie.
We got him, Mom. We got her.
In your face.
Yeah, well,
This is
listen.
great to get an update on
All right,
the
wait.
situation. Did you ever take her out and have her look at some roadkill at all or not?
Well, you can just see it driving up and down the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that I had family members after they listened to the podcast, and I'm basically famous now. So thank you for that. I mean, the paparazzi are always at my house.
I know.
It's exhausting.
I know.
But they said they threatened to call Department of Child Services if I started shoving roadkill in the thing.
Yeah.
So you're not. So what you're telling us is you're not going. You know what? I'm busy. Go outside and play with some roadkill. You're not saying that, is what you're saying?
No, and then I did see that a couple of those serial killer movies. I thought maybe bringing roadkill into it might not be the best.
Yeah, you
The
are
best
right.
route as a parent.
I think that's part of the homicidal
tempting, though, I'll
triad, which
say.
isn't good.
Yeah. No, you probably did the right. You did the right thing as a parent, the wrong thing as a deer hunter.
Well, and it's another thing too,
Yeah,
Charlie. It
it's a balance.
shows that we are not ready to be parents.
No, far from it.
Oh, nobody's ready to be parents, boys. Nobody is. You just got to jump in blindly.
Now you sound like my mom.
Half the fun is just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Half the fun
Well,
is trying.
You know what? It's also smart
Oh,
to call us and give great sound advice to your children as well.
Yeah. No,
That's
just calling
probably
us.
in the handbook, right? You know, like the book that says what to expect when expecting. In it's like you're going to call a podcast with two degenerates at a bar, and they're going to give your kid advice about their dreams. That's usually in that book.
Yep. And then your
We'll
family's
take
gonna.
out the podcast, and that's just my family. Degenerates at a bar. So see, we're already on good footing.
Yeah, you
sure
got
are.
to figure it out.
Wait, so real quick, while I have you boys there, Miles,
Yes,
you're from Fargo,
I am.
right? You're a Fargoian.
Yep.
What is your favorite season of Fargo?
I'm kind of a fall and spring guy. I like the changing of the season, but I'm gonna have to go.
No.
Oh,
No.
you talking about road
The
construction?
TV show. No,
hunting
the
season.
TV show. No, the TV show. Fargo.
There's 4 of them too.
Didn't she say, what's your favorite season?
Yeah.
Like, and didn't say the show Fargo, right? She didn't say the show Fargo.
No, it's silly though.
That's
I
like-
love that you went to.
Let me finish my thought. I'm a big changing of the seasons guy. I'm a big autumn. I like the colors.
Uh-huh.
I also like the big melt that happens in the spring, and it's just great spring vibes. That being said, asking someone from Fargo what do they think of the show Fargo is like asking someone from Yellowstone National Park what they think of the show in Yellowstone. There's no correlation actually at all.
They love it.
So Fargo's not full of just degenerate, murderous gamblers.
Well, I didn't say that.
Yeah, I mean, that's
still some of
you
that
can
going on.
read the news and figure out that.
No, I've actually never seen the show. I probably should, so that when I get asked questions like this. Yeah, I know.
It's
I'm so sorry.
good.
That's what I've heard.
Billy Bob Thornton.
He's good.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watch it as a family. That's the kind of parent I am.
Oh wow! Well, those kids.
We already
have
knew
seen-
that about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You actually considered the roadkill thing. We know you didn't do it, but
I did deeply.
so I'm sorry to disappoint you
really
on the show.
Oh man, Rosie was wondering about that too.
Really?
Rosie loves Fargo, don't you, baby?
Yes, a good show.
It is a good show. Rosie, we're
We skipped through the Randy part.
what? Oh, with the
part.
yeah. There's a little
Yeah, you got to skip through.
Hanky panky.
a little R-rated.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
a little Richard.
she is 15 though, so either is she gonna learn it
What?
from you guys or she's gonna learn it at school. When I came
What
home.
good Catholic smile. She's 15 years old.
I love you berating Miles. That's
You sound like my own mother, honestly.
Yeah.
I just feel right at home.
yeah.
Well, now
No.
I've been compared to both of your mothers.
I
Yeah.
feel you clenching a wooden spoon on that end.
Yeah.
Not that your mom does that.
It's a ruler, but all right.
It's a ruler. Rulers have the little metal piece. That's how you get them. What's that? I got.
Yeah.
Little
Oh, yeah, the metal-
little leather string on the end too.
Oh yeah,
That'll get you.
that'll get you every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
corporal
well,
punishment.
And I'll let you guys go because I know you guys got it lined up, got people lined up with bated breath. But Indiana is really awesome. You did have a caller who kind of didn't sell Indiana.
We've had a
very
few
well.
not sell Indiana, but hey, I tried. You heard me try to defend Indiana, and
You did Google it. I did hear the Googling. But we live near Brookville Reservoir,
Ooh.
which is an expansive Native American reservation that is managed by the Army Corps of Engineers. And we have unspoiled a huge lake that's just fishing. There's no vacation.
Okay.
Like there's no homes along the edge.
that's incredible.
And it's it's unbelievable. The walleye here and the bluegills and the crappies and the bass. Oh, the bass.
Well, I gotta get down there.
So-
I don't know how much.
That sells Indiana pretty good.
yeah, I
honestly,
mean, geez, yeah,
Yeah.
way to sell it. Well, we gotta get
you
down
can't-
there.
And you don't have people. You don't have people zipping around the lake in speedboats.
Yeah, or
You got
those
people that are just
freaking
that are
jet
serious
skis.
about fishing.
That's good.
No, we don't have freaking jet skis.
Can't stand those things, especially when
No,
Miles
you
is
can't.
driving them.
Wow, you got to get to point A to point B fast,
When you're in Brookville Reservoir, Brookville State Lake, there's no getting anywhere fast.
I like that.
You got to take your time.
All right. Well, we appreciate getting a follow up from you. This was awesome. Hindsight, I'm glad you didn't take our advice last time with the roadkill. It probably was a smart decision, but that's why you're the mom and we're not
saved-
parents.
It saved me some bail money.
Yeah, that's good. And so,
And hold on, real quick. My
ahead.
youngest daughter Adelaide wants to say hi.
Oh, Adelaide. Hi, Adelaide. How you doing?
I'm good.
You like deer hunting?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You can rub that in Rosie's
Got a
face.
little bloodlust in her.
Yeah. Good for you, Adelaide.
You know, I don't want to say it live because it might hurt some feelings, but she's a golden child. I can just tell already. So.
You just said it live.
She is the baby of the family.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right.
All right, boys. Well, take it easy.
All right, you too, and watch out for deer or scout the deer.
Scout, what? Like literally, watch out for deer. Yeah,
that's it.
That's
just watch
scouting,
out for deer. There you go.
Yes, literally watch out for deer. All right, bye, boys.
ya.
Have a good
All
day.
right, we'll see ya.
Bye.
I love that.
Good,
That's
good
great.
gal.
Rosie.
Good gals.
Rosie sets him up. Adelaide knocks him down.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Guys, tax day is almost here. It's either a great time of year or a dreaded time of year. Which one is it for you, Charlie?
I love taxes.
Just in case the IRS is listening.
I think they are.
Very
I think
smart.
they're a fan of this show. Well,
Yeah.
they were a fan until our intro.
No, well, we got to win them back. Regardless, Charlie, though, after you're done figuring out all your financial obligations, you got to pour yourself an ice cold glass of Tippy Cow.
Tip
We
it
love
down. We do love it.
We do love
that
it.
Tippy
Yeah.
Cow.
And honestly, Charlie,
Yeah,
you know
Miles?
exactly what I'm going to be spending my tax return on.
What's that, Miles?
Tippy Cow.
Is that what you're spending your tax return?
We love it. All I know is it's going straight to the old cow that's tipped over.
Well, folks. Oh, hang on.
Will you cheers to that? You
Yeah.
were not ready for me to start this, were you?
Cheers.
Cheers. Tip it on back with Tippy Cow. Reward yourself after this tax season, especially if you're an accountant.
Miles, I love the way you slurp. Folks, Fleet Farm is not only a hardware store, they also sell clothing.
They also sell firearms.
And they also sell backpacks.
Do they?
I saw there.
What about satchels? Do you know if they sell satchels?
That's a really good question. I'm going to guess that maybe they do.
They sell paint.
They sell nails.
They sell screws. How about nuts?
Nuts.
They are absolutely nuts and bolts in there.
They're
See what I did?
They're nuts about serving you anything you think you might want. An ATV. So make sure you get over to Fleet Farm every day that you want any of those things that we mentioned. Boat seats too.
Go to Fleet Farm.
Welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who we chit-chatting with?
My name's Jake Bussey.
Jake?
Yep.
Hey, Jake. How are you?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing great. What's on your mind? Why don't you come belly up to the bar with us?
Sure. Well, I had a story, and then I was sitting there on hold kind of thinking, and I got something better to maybe bring up.
Okay.
Were you were you were in Janesville a couple weeks ago at the JPAC, right?
Yeah, I was down in Janesville.
Yeah. Do you remember a guy sneaking in the back door and getting you a burger?
Yeah, I mean, so I was in Janesville. I did the show. We went to the bar.
Yeah.
They says kitchen's closed. And I says okay, and then they says we'll open it up for you again.
Oh, so I got a buddy. He put a photo on Facebook. He's like, I'm sneaking in. I'm getting Charlie a burger because he has a burger joint. And we're like, don't do this, man. You're going to get arrested because you was sneaking into JPAC. And then he put a picture up handing you a burger. And so anyways, then I get a chance to talk to you.
Now
And he
you're
just found
an
out
accomplice.
he found,
You're an accomplice. He's just ratting you out right now. You're both going to jail.
but the thing,
Wait a
but
second.
the thing is, so he found out he had cancer. He found out he had cancer that night. That's why he was like, fuck it, I'm doing it.
Oh no!
Whoa.
Oh my
Well, so that-
gosh!
Yeah.
I'm so
So I was
sorry to
wondering
hear
if it'd be
that.
possible. He got diagnosed with stage 4. Let's see here. It's renal papillary carcinoma, which I believe is kidney cancer.
Oh,
But
geez.
he's he's going to give it a good fight. But he's like, I've known him forever, and like is an example of the kind of guy he is. Like I've been a tattoo artist for like 20 years now, and when I was getting into it, I wanted to do a portrait, but I was like super nervous to do a portrait. And so he's like, I'll let you do one on me. And we had a buddy that's like, I dare you to get a picture of me tattooed on your chest. And, you know, Will's the kind of guy that like, you dare him to do it, he'll do it. We had to stop daring him to do stuff because it was funny until he started doing too stupid of things.
Yeah.
But so my first portrait tattoo is of my buddy on Will's chest. So like I do owe this guy like a ton. So like I feel fortunate to get through to you guys to try to get any little like, you know, traction to him.
Yeah. I mean, one, he sounds like a guy that everyone would want to have in your friend group. I mean, everyone wants a guy that's down for anything, that would also give up part of their body for, you know, your profession.
Yeah. I mean, you know, in the Bible, it says something about blessed is he who lays down his life for a friend. And I mean, that's one thing, to lay down your life, but to get your buddy's face tattooed on your chest, I mean, you got to live with that, you know? Jeez.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is an outstanding gentleman.
Is there a way that people could donate it to it, or you got like a site?
Actually, I got to GoFundMe. I'm looking at the page right now. To GoFundMe, it's called Will's Resistance, you know, like WILL''S, then Resistance.
Okay.
Will's Resistance. Hang on. I'm looking it up right now just to make sure. So GoFundMe.com/Will's Resistance.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll see a picture of him. He's sitting in a makeshift sound studio that he built for our buddy that wanted to put out like a music album. And actually, Marty Morgan, the guy who was setting it up, that's who they recorded a music album in his garage. He's really the kind of guy he is. He's like anything he has, he puts out for his friends.
That's awesome. So I think what we'll do is everyone that's listening, if you feel that you can help out, go to Will's Resistance on GoFundMe. And, you know, we'll probably also throw the link on our like Instagram page, or we'll probably tweet it out, the Bellied Up Pod, and see if we can help you guys out. How's that sound?
Yep, there it is right now.
That sounds fantastic.
And we'll
sounds fantastic. Thank you so much.
We'll toss a donation in ourselves on this sucker too. So
now I do got a question for you about being a tattoo artist. Because that's what you said, right? I need you to talk me through what is it like living as a tattoo artist day to day. I don't know a lot of tattoo artists. Imagine it's kind of a funky profession, honestly.
It's honestly one of those things where you love it and kind of hate it. Like I mostly love it, but you guys do comedy, so I feel like it's a similar art where it's like it'll devour up any amount of time you give to it. Because there's always something to get better at. There's always like something to improve on. It's a blessing to look forward to what you do every day. And I don't think you could be a tattoo artist and hate it. So I do love it. Definitely the people are the hardest part sometimes, because it's like sometimes people have an idea, because everything's kind of custom now. Like the days of like the flash shops. Like I got started right like a year before like Miami Ink kicked off, and you know when tattoo shops used to be a little scary to go into, there'd be like a disassembled Harley in the lobby, and like you'd be like, hey, if you're not busy rolling cigarettes, can you do this tattoo for me? But now I swear to God, we're like baristas. Like we're too nice. You know, I want to dial it back a little bit.
Okay, but, so you want to get a little rough around the edges again, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
back into the prison tattoo.
You guys maybe got too sharp a needle. You need to maybe get a wider needle that doesn't paint as tight of a line, is what you're saying. Yeah,
use a rusty nail instead of a sharpened needle.
Yeah.
Well, now they're starting to like use pre-numbing products for like the tattoo before they come in. They're trying to like get around the pain. I've even seen people like hiring, you know, to go under like, anesthesiologists to like put them under. And this is an Instagram thing right now, but it's getting a little out there, and those are kind of unrealistic situations. But
the pain is part of the game. Like that's part of the point of that tattoo. They actually
say no pain, no gain is literally the phrase.
Yeah,
exactly.
So
it's
where does one just find an anesthesiologist that'll just put me under for a tattoo? I mean, what?
You know, I don't really know that either, but like, I do know if you talk to the right doc, because essentially like, why would you be able to get like a Vicodin prescription for like, if you get a nose job, that's technically cosmetic as well. So if you find a doctor that'll agree to you, I've heard of, if you're getting a large amount of like tattooing done, you can get a small bike in your prescription. Of course, we don't recommend ever doing that. But
are you talking to Michael Jackson's doctor, or what? Like,
right?
Sounds like it's breaking a couple ethical guidelines here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, no, I'm telling you what people do. That's not what I do, but I'm saying what's possible if you find someone that agrees with you.
It's nice to get our ear to the ground in the tattoo industry, Charlie.
It is nice to get our ear to the ground. What, Miles? Do you have a tattoo?
I don't have a tattoo. I mean, you know this about me. I got commitment issues. That's why it took me so long to get married.
Yeah.
And what's more committing than putting something on your body till you die, you know?
Yeah, I don't like lifetime commitments either. So
how many backouts happen?
Your wife's name?
How many?
Would you get your wife's name?
I would not get my wife's name, and I can proudly say that. Yeah.
Why not?
So I always tell people with that because I don't think it's a big deal. I think like if you love someone that much, that's great. But what does suck is like if you show someone that tattoo, it's like it summons and suddenly you're talking about a divorce with a stranger. You know, and the 5th time, 6th time you show that tattoo and they're like, oh, what happens if you get divorced? You'll start to regret that tattoo just because you don't want to have that conversation.
Yeah, even if you don't get divorced, there's a lot of divorce talk that comes with a tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so
that makes sense.
Being a tattoo artist, what are the tattoos that people regret the most?
Generally names are, you know, like anyone that you're not like married to. You know, if you want to get a name on you, get your kid's name, that's great. Anything that's like super visible when you're real young, we try to steer them away from that. Like, it's like, listen, you can get sleeves, but don't start at your hands, you know, work your way down. Mm-hmm. If you're over a certain age and you know the profession you want to be and it's never going to stop you, then go nuts. But the biggest regrets are just the ones you don't think about enough. You know, not every tattoo has to have like a super significant meaning, but you don't want something that you like hindering you later in life because, you know, there's still people out there that like my dad doesn't like tattoos. He's happy I can make a living doing it. But, you know, he's out there, you know, he's in charge of a hiring process and eventually he'll retire and that old way will completely be gone. And then everybody will be a little more free. But it's already got a lot easier to, you know, be accepted with tattoos out there.
Where's the weirdest place you've ever tattooed someone?
Like weirdest? I mean, I hate tattooing anything on the neck. Armpits are always strange. Inner thighs are always a weird experience.
Yeah. Any genitals? Have you done any genital work?
No, I did have, but the problem with it is like one time a guy was serious. He wanted me to tattoo, like, you know, he said he wanted to make his dick. He said, but he wanted to make it look cool. And I'm like, I don't think you can do that, man. Like, have you seen dicks? Like,
dude, he wanted some shadows on a vein so it would look more, you know, throbbing.
Yeah, a little more mean.
Yeah.
I was like, you could probably go funny. Like if you get like the cool guy sunglasses or like something like that, maybe. But, you know, if you go on Instagram, you look up like devil tattoos, there's a lot of girls will get like Huntin masks, like lower. And then like basically it just kind of forms into it. They can maybe get away with cool. Guys can't get away with cool.
Wait, explain that last tattoo you were just talking about.
You completely lost me.
The one that the gals are getting? What tattoo are the ladies getting?
So, you know, like kind of a Japanese like Huntin mask, that was a popular one. Well, they'll get it kind of like in the crotch and then essentially the mouth will turn into the vagina in a way.
Why didn't you just say that?
Yeah.
You know, I was curious too. Yeah.
So that's probably the weirdest. I mean, there's funny versions of it where they'll get like Jesus' head and then the beard, and which is like,
oh my God,
that'd be a hard date night.
Oh boy. Wow. That's you know,
you don't know that's there when you're swiping on Tinder, do you?
Yeah. I mean,
no, yeah. That's like that meme where the Jesus is like, nope.
Yeah. I mean, that's what, like, if I'm going to be honest with you, that's like, after about 2 questions, that's immediately where I want to go anytime I would talk to someone in this industry is like, what's the genital work like? How weird is that? Is it something that, like, what's the small talk when you're tattooing something like that, you know? Like,
yeah. What?
Oh, that's where Netflix shows. That's where like, hey, you got a couple seasons you want to plow through. That's where
you literally tell them to plow through something as you're working on their genitals. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I've listened to Stranger Things seasons like 8 times, and I'm fine with it because it's distracting and they get into it. I'll throw in like the Bellied Up podcast in my ear, and
Okay.
everybody will be happy.
You mean you're listening to us while you're tattooing a hoo-ha?
Oh yeah. Like it's it's what do you call it? Like active listening.
What's harder to tattoo?
It's a good game.
Ask away, man.
What's harder to tattoo? A penis or a vagina?
I would imagine a penis because I think you'd have to stretch it. I don't know if it'd be like rolling on a piece, like a rolling pin or something, or just pull it taut. Like the vagina, that'd be pretty easy. That's just skin. But like the dick, any kind of trimming, any guy that's really tried to gussy up one night with a shaver knows there's nooks and crannies, and it would be pretty difficult.
And then it's
not nooks and crannies. It's the other one.
It's a completely different tattoo once you get excited too.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a balloon that's overfilled, probably, and that's what how's it gonna look unfilled? So
right. Yeah. It can look like the coolest carrot, around, but it's like this carrot came right out of the ground, and then like it gets cold out. It's like, well, this is like one of those snacks you get at.
We call that a baby carrot.
That would have been tighter. Right. That would have been tighter on the joke. Yeah. Oh boy.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'd say if I had any advice I want to back up for like your wife, the only advice I always give is like, just get something to symbolize them. I remember my buddy Joe one time, he came back, he's like, I want a portrait of my wife with angel wings. I'm like, well, you don't want to do that. Everybody's going to think she's dead. And he's like, oh, okay.
That's very true.
He's okay, how about this portrait of my wife? It's like, then you're going to be in that conversation about, divorce. So I said, just get an angel, and then that's your wife. And then if you end up with a divorce, then you just got an angel on your arm.
And you just say that's like your great aunt who passed away, That's the angel.
Yep, exactly.
And do you remove tattoos as well?
I don't remove them. I do lots and lots of cover-ups. Like,
oh, okay.
Like,
This is cool. So what's the? Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I actually really like doing cover-ups. They're pretty challenging. But what were you gonna ask?
Oh, I was gonna say, what's like the coolest thing you've covered up? So it was a bad tattoo, and then you had to turn it into what?
Well, so I think my favorite cover-up is not actually a tattoo. It was a lady got in a car accident when she was in her 20s, and she like literally almost lost her arm below her elbow. They actually wanted to amputate, but she kept it. But she had a scar that wrapped like completely around to where you could like see the muscles essentially moving. It was very, very like scarred skin. Yeah. And so what we did with that was we put a mountain scene above it, like from the elbow to the shoulder, like just kind of a picturesque, like Bob Ross almost mountain scene. But then the lake essentially came down and turned into rapids because the texture of the scar actually already looked like swirling water anyway.
Oh,
and just
so
as soon as you got a little bit of darkness into there, it was like as soon as the contrast came in, you couldn't really see the scar anymore. I mean, it was there, you could feel it, but it looked like it was a purposeful thing.
Well,
so all of a sudden, this thing that she hated her whole life, all of a sudden was making her tattoo better. So that was a pretty big win because, she had been hiding her arm for like 20 or 30 years at this point. So that's always like a cool feeling.
That's if I ever was going to get a tattoo, though, I think I want to walk into his shop.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah. Where is your shop? Give a shout out for it.
So it's Alkali Tattoo in Janesville, Wisconsin. We've been down there for, I think, 17 years now, like right in the heart of the downtown, kind of where they got that like new walking bridge with the tree. That's like our front door.
Hell yeah.
But I actually just came up to, you guys are in the Appleton area, right?
Well, right now we're in Fargo, but,
Fargo.
Yeah. I live in Milwaukee though. Miles lives in Fargo.
Oh, okay.
I live in Milwaukee.
Oh, okay. Cause I was just up at Colts Timeless and I like to kind of get some clients up there, travel back and forth.
Nice.
And so, yeah, I'd love for you guys to come down anytime. Let me know. Make it happen.
Hell yeah.
Sounds great. I got to think of my tattoo.
You have one, Charlie?
Yeah. And that's the other thing. Well, that's the other thing is you don't really like, a lot of times now, like I tell people, just try to find a couple of things you like and even loose ideas, loose sketches, and then kick an idea back and forth. That seems to be the best way to create a design. Like some people think they got to find exactly, and walk in with it.
Yeah.
That's not the case anymore. Like most of us can design stuff pretty fast and switch stuff around, with Photoshop and iPads, Procreate. It's a pretty collaborative process.
Yeah. Cool. Well, like I said, if I'm ever getting a tattoo, we know where we're going, Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm trying. And so yeah, we appreciate you calling in. We'll definitely be thinking about your buddy Will, and hopefully,
thank you so much.
Yeah, he sounds like a great guy, and hopefully we can help raise some extra money for him.
Absolutely.
And so hopefully people start donating there when we get that out. And like I said, man, you also sound like a good buddy who just wants to help out as well. And so kudos to you. And yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Anything, it feels good to like be able to do something that matters. Because in those moments when a friend is like down, you're just like, you almost don't even want to bother him. He's going through enough. And, what's hey, I'm sorry you're going through that going to mean to him. So to actually like get a hold of you guys, this made my week. I'm stoked. So thank you so much.
Well, we're excited too. And we'll donate on our end as well. And everyone else can check it out. And one last time, I have it popped up here. It's GoFundMe Will's Resistance. And it's he's sitting in the box, in the recording studio box. So check it out.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for the call, man. We appreciate you.
All right. Thanks so much. You guys have a great day.
All right.
Yeah,
you
you too.
Bye-bye.
Well, Charlie, it's always nice once in a while to get a bit of perspective. We get here and you start chomping on a burger and I get upset at you, and then you get a call like that reminds you that, we're only here for a short amount of time, a little perspective, and that, you know what? I don't even care that you're eating that burger anymore, because you never know what could happen, and there's no sense in holding on to a grudge.
No, there isn't. Also, you were eating fries, and I could hear you chewing in the mic. No, I could hear you chewing at the beginning of that call. I could hear you chewing.
What happened to the perspective?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Perspective. No, it's very true. And that dude...
It's cool that he called in for his buddy.
He also stole a burger from me. I mean, that's a guy who, who really is... He stole a burger from me. He made this recording studio for that fella. He got a tattoo of his buddy's face on his chest.
The least we can do is get some people to donate to
some dough there.
GoFundMe. So
there you have it.
Good guys. And guys, I think that's it for this episode. We appreciate everyone who called in, and another bellied up episode in the books.
Bangarang.
I gotta go get a salad, I think.
All right, I'll tip the bartender.
Okay, don't forget to tip your bartender, guys. We'll see you in the next one.